Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Yes, you can. Splendid. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. I'll leave this to run while I get everything sorted.
Ihre Papiere, bitte. Your papers, please. Verzeihung, aber Sie haben Ihre Granate vergessen. Excuse me, but you forgot your grenade. Der Amerikaner hat Hundekuchen in der Tasche. The American has dog biscuits in his pocket. Rennt euer Leben. Er hat eine Panzerfaust. Run for your lives. He has a bazooka.
Electronic Arts and DreamWorks Interactive present Medal of Honor.
Okay. I think I'm ready to go. How on earth did I load in this crazy game? There we go. It's buried in this menu. In this War Records part. So I'm 70% through the game already. I'll probably might finish it today. Uh-oh. As you no doubt read on the delivery schedule, the Germans have prepared a large shipment of D2O, whatever you were transported back to the Fatherland. According to the report, the ferry should already be loaded. They're just awaiting the arrival of the icebreaker von Schmeluski from Oslo. It's supposed to be there within the hour. Make your way down the snowy road to Rehaugen Dock, destroying any vehicles you encounter along the way. They may have an auxiliary generator powering the dock's defensive perimeter. If they do, locate it, then blow it up. Once you find the ferry, use the last of your charges that demolish the cargo on board. That heavy water must never reach Germany. One last thing, the Norwegian resistance mounted weapon that the Wehrmacht infantry is using up there, something called the Panzerschreck. I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't sound good. A trade lightly, mon ami. Yeah, I've heard that this game has brutal rocket launchers in it, like against the player. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll take a while to get used to the weird controls of this. So the controls do work pretty well, I think, overall. There might be actually other control schemes in there that are slightly more modern. I'm not sure. I just stuck with this. Disable both trucks. I still think it's weird that the BAR uses SMG rounds, but whatever. Ah, yes. We saw a little bit of this yesterday. I do not have a grenade, unfortunately. Hello, macaroni, indeed. But you cannot shoot the snowman, so it's not that amazing. Yeah, exactly. According to Idiot Gamer Network, anyway. Macaroni. Hello, Flora. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I fell. Let's see if I don't fall. Hello, Navam. How are you? There's a truck down there. That's probably the second truck, which I will need to disable. Okay. I've heard a lot about these rocket launchers, and I can see why. They're pretty, infamous. It's actually really impressive, though, if the game just loads up immediately after you fail. Oh, really, Macaroni? Did you go? Yeah, I know the one you mean, Flora. And I'm okay, by the way. Is okay. Nice, Macaroni. I know you've done some medieval stuff in the past. I think that was the guy who killed me last time. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I'm properly stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, nice. I mean, that's all that matters. Hello, Misty. One of my friends was taking part in the tournament, got absolutely whacked. What, by a big sword? I would imagine that's quite unpleasant. Yeah, I mean, if you're in full armor, it's probably not too bad, but still. BF4? What? Okay, have fun. I'm the wrong person to talk to about Battlefield. I haven't liked the Battlefield game since Bad Company 2. Another franchise EA ruined. Hooray. You had a beer today? Wow. I'm surprised that you can still type. Hello, Jill Shocker. Yeah, I'm doing fine. How are you? That looks like it should blow up. Okay. You have to put demo charges on it. Got you. I see you. I see you. Okay. I need to sabotage the ferry. I'm not getting Brick Lesnar about this. Good. No, this is on Dock Station. But as you can see, I keep it very faithful. I do not use any enhancements, so it looks like real hardware. EA app? Is that what it's called these days? Is it not called Origin anymore? Yeah. Oh, I need to blow us up first. Triumph.
The Nazis poured countless man-hours and Reichsmarks into their various secret weapons programs, especially in the area of jet propulsion. Here, the airframe of a Messerschmitt 163 undergoes a somewhat successful test. The 163 Comet was an amazing little fighter, though it was often more dangerous to the pilots who flew it than it was to enemy bombers. But despite its drawbacks, the jet age had begun.
Average. I don't know what determines this rating. It seems random. Copium. It's rigged. Apparently, yeah. I've never seen it below that. I think 1 star must be. And then 2 stars good and 3 stars excellent. I know the van. It's crazy.
Welcome back, Patterson. I hope you've had a chance to warm up after your visit to the North Pole. Because time is of the essence for this next mission. We're sending you to the Steinberg salt mine, located just outside of the Austrian village of Alt-Aussee. The Third Reich has used the mine as its all-purpose safety deposit box, creating a vast cache of paintings and sculpture. The Nazis have had over 6 years to plunder the riches of Europe. They've looted art from personal collections and museums, stealing almost the entire cultural heritage of Western civilization. Now, I know I might not look it, but my college minor was art history, and it gives me grief to no end when I think about everything that's been lost in this war. All the
Grief
art
to no
that's
end.
been destroyed in the never-ending artillery barrages and bombing raids. 2 days ago, our intelligence intercepted a communique from the regional governor ordering the destruction of the Steinberg salt mine and all the artwork inside. The garrison's commander responded enthusiastically that the place would be wired with enough explosives to destroy not only the mine, but part of the adjoining town as well. Sadly, this situation is not without precedent. Last year, after the invasion, Hitler ordered the general in charge of Paris, von Dietrich von Cholitz, to burn the city lest it fall into Allied hands. For history's sake, Cholitz refused and declared Paris an open city, saving it from certain destruction. Unfortunately, what Cholitz did was an aberration in the way your typical German officer thinks. There's a jeep waiting for you outside, Lieutenant. Stop this madman from carrying out his orders. Dismissed.
I don't think I've ever heard the Colonel get emotional like that about a mission. This is a side of him I had not seen before. He must have grown fond of you over this past year to open up like that. Well, my friend, I suppose that makes two of us. This sounds like quite a dangerous situation sent into. Please be careful. As the war continues to go against them, the Germans seem to be getting more and more desperate. Expect heavy resistance as you head towards the mine entrance. Now that we've learned what a Panzerschreck is, I made sure the OSS quartermaster issued you an equivalent weapon to take on this mission. Just remember not to fire it inside, it can hurt you as much as it hurts them. Since it may be a few more days before the Allied armies catch up to you, we'll need you to damage their infrastructure as much as possible. Because of its remoteness, the garrison depends on several large electrical generators to keep powered. They guard them heavily, but not the petrol needed to use your demolition charges to take out the fuel tanks. I have played, I would say, most of the Medal of Honor games, with a couple of exceptions. This being one of them, till yesterday. I've never played Pacific Assault either. I think those are the two, like, me that I've never. I've never played Vanguard either. I guess that's, yeah. Do you know it was actually a really good game? Medal of Honor Infiltrator for the GBA. That was actually a very good game. It was like an overhead, top-down shooter, but it was actually good. Right, I actually forgot. Yeah, they actually both have the Vanguard as the title. So I've got an M1 Garand, I've got a Thompson, and I've got this Beast. And I've got grenades, okay. Did he blow himself up? He did. What an idiot. This is after. GoldenEye came out in 97. If this came out before GoldenEye, this would be praised in like a super high way. I mean, granted, this, you know, was very well received at the time, but you know what I mean. You know the way GoldenEye is like this revolutionary thing that people cite. Yeah, I think this game would actually get the same sort of attention if it came out first. This guy also blew himself up. So the AI is a little bit spotty, but at the same time, they actually do some stuff that's really impressive for the time. Yeah, I would. Don't tell Illuminati, but I would much rather play this. Don't tell him I said that though. I mean, I think it's undeniable that this game has much better music. And I'm playing this with the default control scheme, which is a bit weird, but you do get used to it. It actually works. I think I got to the grips with the controls pretty quickly. Oh, nice collision detection. I take back everything nice I said about this game. I remember the Medal of Honor games that came out after this had that problem too. Some of the collision detection being a bit funky like that. Sure, those barrels explode. What are my objectives? Destroy generator fuel and locate mine entrance. Let's just use this. That was pretty underwhelming. Uh oh. Yeah, that worked. Those mounted machine guns are really bad news, isn't it? That's it. Game over. Yeah, I agree. The animations are very good for the time. I think if I was to nitpick though, sometimes when you kill someone, it's not clear if they're dead or not because the death animations are so drawn out. But that's a minor thing. Yeah, the rocket launcher's a one-hit kill. As are grenades, apparently. I didn't see him drop that. But he must have. Like, the fact that the enemies actually go prone, pretty cool. For a game that came out in 1999. No. Well, if you crouch in this game, it looks like you're prone. So, I mean, I guess. Like, you're very low to the ground when you crouch, so it kind of feels like you're prone. What is macaroni? watch out for him. Well, I genuinely can't tell if that's crouching or going prone, because it is so low to the ground. One minor complaint is that when you're switching weapons, you can only go one way. So you can switch to the next weapon, but you can't switch to the previous weapon. That's a shame. And it's not like you can pause the game and like switch weapons that way. I think that would have been a good compromise. They should have hired me back in 1999 to work on this, for God's sake. Nah. I would have been a blubbering idiot back then. See, that guy's not dead. Yeah, just a wee bit. We were talking to Nero here yesterday, and they were saying about how this game is way older than they are, and that made me feel mega old. True, Navam. That was the guy who killed me that other time. Hello, Landlord John. I hope you're doing well. John Star. Are you dead? Yes. Health that I don't need. Well, I just got shot. Don't know what that guy's doing. Yeah, it's been fine, thanks, John. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. That little part solely exists to have that one enemy on it. That was a bit close, wasn't it? Medical canteen. They seem very gung-ho here. The reload animations are good. Well, when I say good, they're way better than GoldenEye's. Because GoldenEye doesn't have any. Yep. Hello, Illuminati. How do? Do good. I'm glad to hear it. Have you got any wild plans for tonight? How many bazooka shells do I have? 12. Out in the sun area? Wow. By the pool. I'm getting shot through a rock. Just saying. Go back and get that health. Not surprised at all, Illuminati. Okay, this is... I think this is just where I was a moment ago. It kind of wraps around. Yeah, so I kind of took the full frontal approach here. Destroy generator fuel. Mine entrance located. So there's obviously, yeah, there's something I've missed. Did this happen sometimes in this game? Oh, that's it there. Or 4 of them. What? Oh, they're here. There you go. That's everything done. You have to finish all objectives before moving on. Keep it up, soldier. See, that was excellent. What did I do differently? Better accuracy. But like, I don't know. That rating system, I don't actually know how it works. If anyone knows, tell me. Indeed, Navam. Thank you. I think we might be, this might be a short stream. The upper mine contains many treasures, but there's one in particular that Colonel Hargrove wants you to save. Renowned in academic circles as a definitive version of Chaucer's Canterbury Tales, even more so than the venerated Elsmere. The Dahoud manuscript was on loan to the Sorbonne when the Germans marched into Paris. Keep the paintings and sculptures safe, but be sure to grab the book or the Colonel will be very upset. Colonel Hargrove may have a personal interest with the material objects inside the mine, but I'm more concerned about the human enemy you're about to face. According to the pair of communiques we intercepted, the mine should be crawling with a particular vermin. Unfortunately, I'm very familiar with the elite demolition squad of the 7 SS Panzer Corps. This is the member of the wretched crew. 3 years ago, they wired a periscope to explode, thinking it would draw some of the Marquis out of hiding. Their plan worked, but they blew up the school anyway. My brother Jacques gave his life saving some of the children inside. Patterson, please stop these monsters, demons, and beasts. The fight continues. I hope when you beat the game it says the fight ends. Fingers crossed. What is that? Don't know, some bloke. Well, he was just working on a thing, okay. I couldn't tell. Eliminate 8 SS Demo Squad members? Sounds like a lot, but okay. Health, which I may need later. Okay, let's go the other way. That's a bit risky. Half of Demo Squad neutralized. Dahoud manuscript recovered. Can you ride this? No, I think I was asking for a little too much today. You would do that in Frontline though. The little minecart bit, I think that's towards the end. Go this way. They fire those pretty quickly, huh? Elevator key acquired. What? I don't know what's going on. I got lucky though, I think. Yeah, they're spawning enemies behind me with rocket launchers nonetheless. That seems a bit mean. Oh, that is mean. Super mean. I've got tears running down my face. I was probably near the end too. Oh well. At least I sort of know what I'm doing. Sort of. Okay. Yeah, I think you need to kill those guys working on the things. Doing evil stuff. I'm glad I had a quick look around there. can't remember when the next group of spawn in behind. I think it's after. Yeah, it's here. Oh, that flew over my head. Well, that was a bit of a disaster. Let's go back and get some health. I can't remember, is there any up here? Yes. We'll roll with that. Okay. Okay. That might have been the guy who killed me last time. Okay, this is the end. So I was so close to doing that first try. So close. Excellent. Mercy, Patterson. Your actions have helped honor all that my brother fought for. Unfortunately, now comes the hard part. The demolition squad has already wired the lower part of the mine. You're going to have to disarm all the bombs. Fortunately, the SS crew was not known for their elegant craftsmanship. They just like to cram a huge amount of explosives into a small box, then hook it all up to a cheap Bavarian clock. Use your action button to snip the detonation wires. Also, be on the lookout for the curator's inventory. It should contain an itemized index of all the stolen loot in the mine. Hopefully, we'll be able to return all to the rightful owners. By his reputation, we know that the curator is an intelligent and decent man who is working for the Nazis against his will. Don't be surprised if you hear him publicly challenge the Sturmbannführer during your assault. What's my objective? Locating the curator inventory and locate and disarm all bombs. Greater inventory located. I know there's health there, but I don't really need it. At least not yet. I assume that red thing explodes. Maybe not. Okay, let's try going down here. Some vent crawling. Don't know what they're shooting at. Stormtrooper in. Maybe that's why George Lucas and all of those other Star Wars blokes called the Stormtroopers. Perhaps they were named after the Nazi Stormtroopers, huh? I appreciate in this game that you just seem... I don't know if there's like an ammo cap. It just seems like you can carry as much ammo. It just seems like you can carry all the ammo, it seems like. I have not hit a cap on any weapon capacity yet, I don't think. There's health in there, but I don't need it. Grenades, which I probably won't use, but you know, you never know. Don't know what his plan was. It's scary. Oh my goodness. I just saw the, the rocket come towards me. Good that the rocket lights up the environment. Flash damage is pretty serious. Ah, yeah. Okay. Let's try again. Or Troy again. Whatever. Whatever you prefer. I'm not actually a big fan of the bazooka when you use it because the aiming's different. It doesn't... You can aim with the R2 button like the other weapons, but you can't like... Your aim is not like this, you know, it's different and it's very sensitive as well. Oh, shot the artwork, sorry. Nice detail though. I don't think I've seen any. Oh, maybe that's the bombs up there. Let me check. I'm gonna say I don't think I've seen any bombs, but it might be these red things actually. It is. Oh, there are 12 of them. That is a lot. I'm gonna backtrack and just check, but I haven't. Okay. Seems fine so far. I don't know what's shooting at me. Or is it these guys here? The AI seems very strange here. Seems a bit bugged. Okay, this is where I die. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Guy's a bit stuck. That works for me. The enemies are pretty hard to hit if they're moving around, but it seems like it seems pretty rare if they move and shoot at the same time. So usually when they're standing still, they're shooting. If they're running, then they're running. You know, they rarely do both at the same time. Like Half-Life. But in Half-Life, I know for a fact that they don't run and shoot at the same time. 6 out of 12. Very cool that the enemies actually get blown back from explosions. I can't think of any games that did that before this. I know Halo would do that, but that came out 2 years later on much more powerful hardware. A nice zebra. Or zebra. Just 2 more left. Hopefully they're up ahead. No, they're not. Okay, it means I've missed 2. So yeah, that can happen in this game. And then you have to kind of backtrack through the level and see what you've missed. Which is not really that much fun. It kind of halts your momentum and the game's overall pacing. I don't think I defused anything in here. I don't know if you can get up there. Doesn't seem like it. There's one. And there's the other.
Following in the footsteps of the Me-163, the Messerschmitt 262 was the first true turbojet fighter aircraft. Capable of flying 100 miles per hour faster than a P-51 Mustang, the Tu-62 streaked across the sky at more than half the speed of sound. It was an aircraft truly ahead of its time. The Germans hoped it would win back the air superiority they so desperately desired. But the Tu-62 was not invincible, and it was too little, too late for the Luftwaffe.
Excellent. I got a medal for that. And a secret code. Wow. I'm impressed with myself. Escape from the V2 rocket plant.
This war is going to end soon, and unfortunately so may the Grand Alliance that won it. Ike's going to let the Soviets into Berlin first, and once that happens, everything will change. The spoils of this war are not going to be land or riches, but scientific research. The Germans have a huge head start in jet propulsion and rocketry, technology that's going to change the world we live in. This mission that you begin today is why you were brought into the OSS. It's been in the planning stages since before D-Day, since before I even knew your name. Lieutenant, you're being sent back into Germany one last time, on a mission that just may determine the fate of the free world. 150 miles southwest of Berlin lies the Harz Mountain Range. Buried deep inside it is the Nordhausen Mittelwerk plant, where the Nazis have been building their rockets ever since the Peenemünde raid in '43. The facility is run by the SS, and the toughest of the Waffen divisions are stationed there. The Germans consider the V2 program their last hope, and they'll protect it at all costs. We need to learn everything the Germans know, and bluntly, we can't let the Soviets find out. Your mission is to turn their own terror weapon against them, capture their research, analyze it the best you can, then use it to destroy the facility. I've been told that luck is when opportunity meets preparedness. If that's the case, Lieutenant, I wish you all the luck in the world. I hope to see you back in London soon.
Thank you. So, Patterson, we've reached the end of our journey. Colonel Hargrove briefed me mission over a year ago. At the time, I told him that I didn't think he would ever find a field operative who could pull it off. Well, I'm happy to say that I've been proved wrong. It's been hard to get reliable intelligence out of Nordhausen. The Waffen-SS has been extremely careful about screening any workers for possible infiltrators. Luckily, one of the scientists, Dr. from the University of Warsaw, has been feeding us scraps of information the past couple of months. His French is rather poor, but if I understand his communique correctly, the best way into the factory is through the V1 Buzz Bomb assembly area. See if you can acquire the Germans' V1 target list. Based on the range trajectory, we can backtrack from an intended target location to find a launch site. V1 is a nasty weapon, but it's easy to knock them out of commission, at least when they're on the ground. I speak from experience. I did a few raids on the France base sites. Use a demolition charge to destroy the launch controls and vent blast doors to exit for the V2 access. On to victory. Well, hopefully. Shotgun, BAR, bazooka, grenades. No fall damage, which is great. What's the find V1 target list? I always just do one, like look at the top objective, because they're usually done in order. Sneaky. Yes. Kinda like Quake 2 actually. Did you ever play this game, Landlord John, back in the day? My health is a bit crap at the moment. Oh, look at that lighting, come on. That is good stuff. Nice. Yeah, for some reason I never played this one. It just, I don't know, I guess I just missed it at the time. This is a lackluster performance. Using this game's version of leaning. Yeah, Frontline was the first one I played. And then I played Rising Sun after that. And then European Assault. And then I played Allied Assault on PC. So Allied Assault had been out for a while before I actually played it. And then I never owned Underground, but I've played it a couple of times, but I never owned it myself. Can't remember when the first time I played it was though. I think I played it in Turkey once, bizarrely. Yeah, at the place that we were staying at, they had a PlayStation and like a bunch of games. Most of them probably pirated. But pretty sure Underground was one of them, yeah. And I played it there. They also had Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and they had Urban Chaos. Those were the 3 games that I remember. Destroy V1 launch control system. And I remember staying somewhere else in Turkey the following year. But they had a PlayStation 2. They were more current. But they had a lot less games. I think they only had 2 games. The 2 games were Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain, and a game called Crashed. So there you go. That was the selection. I don't think they had anything else. I don't know what they're doing. Is this realistic AI? This historically accurate? How do you leave your... How do you leave a console behind? No, it was in Turkey, it wasn't in Mallorca. But that's pretty funny. 2 for 1. Still weird, yeah. It is quite the coincidence, because Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain, was not very popular. Because Siphon Filter was kind of popular. It wasn't like mega popular, but it was popular enough when it first came out on the original PlayStation. But the PS2 one wasn't really that popular. It had like online and stuff. I think I rented that. Oh wow. Wow, that's shocking behavior, Illuminati. But don't worry, it's only GTA 3. You can get 100% in that, no sweat. If I can do it, anyone can. I'm not sure where this emergency hatch is. I know I'm going towards the start. You didn't know the strats back then, Saj? Imagine if you knew what you know now back then. Oh yeah. And he'd be like, I've been really set up today. Putting up one person who doesn't have the console in the game against someone who does is not in the interest of fair play. Even though you can get it on import. My health is really bad. I'm probably gonna die. I'm not dead. My stats might be crap here though. No, good. Good. I'll take it. Thank you. The Waffen SS are the toughest soldiers in the German war machine, and you're about to go up against the best of them. Now that you made it into the main production area of Nordhausen, time to put our theories about the V2 to the test. As you know, we think the rockets are controlled by a navigational gyroscope that's programmed with a target's coordinates before launch. Procure a copy of the V2 schematics and analyze them. They should prove us right or wrong about the gyro control. If our assumptions are correct, you'll need to calculate a new course and then recalibrate the gyro accordingly. Time to tap back into all of that aeronautical engineering of yours, Lieutenant, or as the Brits would say, Lieutenant. Your objective: bring the rocket down on top of the facility. Again, his French is atrocious, but our friend Dr. Goronik seems to indicate they've developed an experimental warhead for the rocket that yields almost 3 times the damage as the same payload weight. If this is true, most everything in the facility will be destroyed by the impact. So in addition to the actual V2 schematics, be sure to locate a copy of the Nordhausen scientist roster. The boys back at OSRD will be very curious to see. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Find the roster. I made a bit of a racket there. It's locked. It is a little area. But see the way the tripod on the BAR actually bobs as you move? Really nice attention to detail for a PlayStation. This game is the bee's knees. And the fact that they actually fly back from the shotgun as well. Dope. This is going wrong. Anytime I try to shoot without aiming first, it just goes wrong. Hello, Seedorf. How's it going? Probably gonna die. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing great.
Feindliche Spezialeinheit!
It worked. The reloading is really quick in this game. In Frontline it takes ages to reload most of the weapons.
Die Granaten! Spezialeinheit!
That looks important on the left. Gain access to the guidance lab.
Übergibt mich zu leben! Kommt ein Amerikaner!
Okay. Find launch area. Hello, Centropy. How's it going?
von Norden!
I'm nearly dead. Let's see if I left any health behind. Nice cash register. I know that's probably supposed to be a typewriter, right? But it looks like a cash register. Not much in the way of health. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, that's something.
Links von Norden!
Not sure how his helmet popped off, but you know, not complaining. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Let's do the whole thing over again. Seems like they've calmed down with the rocket launcher guys though. At least for now.
Du verdienst nicht zu leben!
So there's health here at the very start if I need it.
Ist Jimmy Pattern von
Pretty interesting that they actually know my name. Jimmy Patterson's become rather infamous. Yeah, no problem, John. Enjoy.
feindliche Spezialeinheit! Links von Norden! Jimmy Patterson!
This game is good.
Patterson. Fang den Amerikaner!
No. Oof, got close.
Nicht von Norden!
I think the BAR is probably a safer choice rather than the shotgun. Shotgun's not bad though.
Nicht von Norden! Von Norden!
I'm literally getting one bullet from some of these ammo drops. That's better. M is a bit more reasonable. Can you please stand still? You have to make it awkward, don't you?
Verdienst nicht zu leben! Fang den Amerikaner! Feindliche Spezialeinheit! Feindliche Spezialeinheit!
I'm doing much better than last time.
Nicht von Norden!
That's another level. I was very close to finishing first try, but I died right at the end.
This rare color footage captured by the Allies shows the early days of the German V-2 rocket program. Capable of hitting targets as far away as London, these so-called vengeance weapons were of great interest to the High Command. One can only imagine the devastation if the Nazis had succeeded with their heavy water research and perfected an atomic warhead. Just as the Me-163 had ushered in the jet fighter, the V-2 heralded the beginning of the missile age, the implications of which would carry through to all the generations of mankind to follow.
Excellent. Thank you, Macaroni. In the pandemonium of your assault, the Germans hastily loaded the sabotage gyroscope into the rocket for an immediate launch. Dr. Groening knows what you're up to, so he's quietly made an exit, along with someone named Werner von Braun. Before he departed, Groening did you a big favour. He cut the communications cable between Nordhausen's command centre and the launch gantry. It goes about saying, but the gantry will be heavily defended. You've got to make it down there, Patterson. It's the only place to manually launch the rocket. Find a set of auxiliary controls inside the blockhouse. Begin the launch sequence from there. With the communications cut, there's no way for the command center to stop it. If you were successful in sabotaging the gyro, V2 should go into gimbal lock just before or just seconds after launch. Stay inside the blockhouse. It's reinforced drive explosions of this magnitude. When the rocket comes crashing down on top of you, it will be the only safe place in all of Nordhausen. Bon chance, my dear friend. Good luck. Thank you very much. Fight continues. That guy took a quarter of my health immediately. What a jerk. I did. Roommate's not so good. Yeah, they do get a bit confused. He reloads those rockets quickly. It's like a Quake rocket launcher or something. Pretty funny. I know the game wants me to use the mounted gun, but I think my approach works as well. It's like all the ammo and health in the world. Yeah. Boss fight? Feels like it, doesn't it?